After this video, you will know a strategy that can give you 100% win rate without stress. Now, this strategy is like a scalping strategy because achieving 100% win rate is not easy in the market. From my years of experience trading the forex market, getting 100% win rate is not easy. But then it is possible if you scalp, okay? And I'm going to teach you a scalping strategy that will give you 100% win rate if you understand this strategy and learn how to implement this strategy. And this strategy is not an indicator strategy. It is a smart money, a demand and supply strategy, smart money concept strategy. Now, let me explain how this strategy works. Now, you have your supply zone like this. All right, this is like your supply zone, and now you would want price to come to the zone. Let's assume this is 15 minutes time frame, your setup time frame, and once price comes into the zone, you are now supposed to look for your change of character, and your return to order block or return to fair value gap. You return to FVG. So now once price comes to your zone, you need to step down to lower time frame, like 5 minutes time frame or 1 minute time frame. So once you come down to 5 minutes time frame or 1 minute time frame, just an equivalent lower time frame that will help you to see the change of character clearly, you would want to look for a break of structure to the downside, like this low taken out, because higher highs are being created along the path towards the zone, the supply zone. This is your supply zone, okay? Don't worry, I'll take you to the chart and show you. So this is, so once you have this change of character, you now want the price to return to the zone, the mini zone or refined zone that created the break of structure to the downside, that created a change of character. So once price comes here, you are getting into this trade right there. So once you get into the trade, you can risk up to 30% of your account, okay? And now you're not trading this strategy with your main account, okay? You need to have different accounts for different strategies, okay? So you need to, this strategy, you just have to create a separate account for this strategy. All right, that is what I do. Different strategies can have different accounts. Your normal strategy that you risk 1%, 0.5 to 1% of an account, of your account, like there's a strategy your normal account you should risk 0 to 1%, maximum 1% of your account. This is your normal standard account. Okay, your standard trading account. Then for this strategy, this scalping strategy, you could risk 10 to 30% of your account. So this is like your scalping account. Yes, your high risk account. Okay, now, and you have different strategies for trading them. So now once price comes to this order block that caused the change of character, you are getting into the trade risking 10 to 30% of your account. So why it is a 100% win rate is that from research and from back testing, once a change of character is created at a supply zone or a demand zone, price must move 5 to 10 pips. 5 to 10 pips, okay, in your direction. So target at least 5 pips. So once you have 5 pips, just get in here, because this is just 5 pips is a small movement. So you are targeting just 5 pips, maximum 10 pips, okay? About at least 5 pips. The price will do 5 pips at least. So you are getting out like 5 pips in once price comes here. Price once a change of character happens at a supply or demand zone, the principle from what I've discovered is that price must do at least 5 pips in your direction. So here, at least 5 pips, get into this trade with 30% of your account or 10%, 10 to 30% of your account, and you get out. All right. If price is going to reverse, it must do 5 pips in your direction. That is the principle. So once you have gotten this movement, get out. That gives you 100% win rate. All right, that gives you 100% win rate. So now for a buy side, if you have a demand zone here, okay, so you want the market to come, this is your 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame demand zone. Don't worry, I'm going to go into the chart to show you just how this works. So you want price to come into your zone, all right, on a lower time frame. This is your 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour time frame, but you are stepping down to like 5 minutes time frame or even 1 minute time frame. You want price to come into your zone, break structure to upside, giving you your change of character to the upside. Now you are getting into the trade by allowing price to return to your order block that created the change of character to the upside, or your FVG. All right, it could be an FVG or order block. All right, so once price comes here, you are getting into trade 10 to 30% of your account. Remember your risk account. So you are getting out around 5 pips. Okay, 5 pips. Should the market wants to reverse, it must do 5 pips. Okay, so 5 pips, get out. So you have gotten 100% win rate. So this is how the strategy works. All right, so you could take out most of your positions at 5 pips, 5 to 10 pips, and now allow the rest to either reverse against you or go to your final take profit here. All right, or you take out all at 5 pips. This is a proven strategy that works. This strategy is based on the principle that the market must give you at least 5 pips in your direction after change of character has occurred. So let us go to the chart to see this principle, how it works. Okay, let's go to the chart to see how this principle works. Okay, now let us see this. Let's look for a supply zone. Look at this supply zone right there here. So remember, we're on a 15 minutes time frame. We're on a 15 minutes time frame. So I want us to see how this market will work. So we want to see this entry here. All right, this is our supply zone. So we want to see this entry on a lower time frame. So I want us to step down to lower time frame. This is 15 minutes time frame, Euro USD. Let us step down to like a 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. So let us see how that would work out. Okay, stay with me on this. I'm just trying to show you a winning strategy that can help you to get your 100% win rate if you follow this principle I'm showing you. So let's go to the 1 minute to see that particular chart. Okay, so now see, can you see? Now this is the zone, and this is what we want to look at. So now the market moved, creating higher highs and higher lows into the zone. So once the market moved into the zone, it broke structure here. Okay, and as it broke structure here, your entry would be somewhere around here. So you target 5 pips somewhere here, around 5 pips here. You are getting out of this trade somewhere here. This little movement is what we are looking for, and because it is a little movement, you are risking 10 to 30% of your account, and it is going to be on your risk account, not your main account. Okay, just putting some amount of money that you want to do this trade with. Okay, so that is what. So now let us see. We're going to use the bar replay button to actually see how this would work out here. So let's use the bar replay button here. Okay, now, so to show you at what point we're gonna get in. So so the market is moving. Okay, we're going to look at what point the market is going to give us a change of character. Good. So we have a change of character. And how do I know that we have a change of character? This low was broken. This low here. This low was broken. So this is our change of character here. So you now have to mark this order block. We want price to come back to this order block here in order for us to now have like 5 pips. Okay, you can do 5 pips to 10 pips, but 5 pips, the safest. You could have like 100% win rate if you do 5 pips. So you are looking for market to break this. So market has broken this low. Okay, the first low broken once the market gets into the zone, your supply zone, your higher time frame supply zone. So this is 1 minute we are looking at for entry. So now let us continue. So we are looking to get into the trade rather. Okay, we want the market to return here, and we now trade it down like 5 pips, just as I said. Okay, now let's play. Okay, the market has returned, so it has returned. Okay, good. So the market has returned. So you could see that if you put in your okay, so you like somewhere around here is what we are looking to get in. So you somewhere around here, so the market would return. The market has returned and now is going. Okay, so at this point you would have made like 5 pips. Okay, good. So here you just take out your profit at this point. Okay, take out your profit 100%. So if the market is going to reverse, if the market is going to reverse against you, it must do 5 pips. So that gives you a 100% win rate. And this is not an indicator strategy. It is not a retail strategy. It is a smart money, demand and supply institutional strategy that gives you 100% win rate. Bet is a scalping strategy. That is the easiest way. All right. It is a principle I've tested and tested and tested over and over again, and it works. Okay, it works. So let's just run it out. Okay. So this is going to be your final take profit, just somewhere around here. Your final take profit. Yeah. So that's your final take profit on that trade. Okay, so that is going to be your final take profit there. But then for this strategy, if you are trading it with your maybe 0.5 to 1% risk on the account, you can take your final take profit here. This could be like your partial take profit and your final take profit here. The final take profit is just at the level from which price reversed into your zone, which is here. All right, that's your final take profit. But for this strategy, 5 pips, you're out with your loot. All right, 5 pips, you're out with your loot. Okay, now let us look for a buy scenario. This is just a sell scenario. Let us look at a buy scenario of this strategy. So we go back to 15 minutes time frame again to get our setup. Okay, you can see what we traded. Okay, this was the setup that we traded. Okay, this was just the setup here. Okay, so we are right now going to go look for a possible buy that will also explain this strategy for us. Okay, so this is, let's see, let's look for a buy. Okay, this looks like a buy. Okay, here. So now we mark. Okay, so you can see here. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, this is like this is a buy zone or a demand zone. So we'll step down again to lower time frame, like 1 minute time frame, to give us how we would have entered this on that strategy, this 100% win rate strategy. Okay, let's look for it. Let's look for that zone on a 1 minute time frame. Good. So we've seen the zone on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, we've seen the zone on the 1 minute time frame. So now what we are going to do is to now use the bar replay button to get exactly at what point we are going to get into this trade. So this is the zone. So we want to see at what point the price would give us our entry here for us to be able to get our 5 pips and get out of this trade with our loot. So we will use the bar replay button here. So let's see. Let's just put it right there. So we want to see how the market really would give us an entry. So we play. Okay, the market has come into the zone. Okay, so the market has come into the zone. So we want the market to break this point. So we want the market to break this point. So it signifies our change of character, and now we want to look for our entry. So let's play. So the market is still in the zone. Market is still in the zone. So at what point will it break? Will it break that? Good. So the market has broken that zone. So as the market broke that zone, so we will now look for our entry. So we want to look for our entry here. So since we have the market has broken the zone which we marked, okay, has broken the line, the point, okay, the market has broken this high, so giving us our change of character. So we want the market to return into our order block, all right, create a break of structure, or to return to the FVG. So that has happened right now. So we want to take out our loot at 5 pips. So around this point, we have 5 pips. Okay, we have 5 pips around this point. So this is, so around here you could take out your 10% or your 10 to 30% profit here. Okay, so now if you could take them out, or you could as well run the market to the final take profit over here. Okay, if you want to run the market to the final take profit, like the remainder of your positions, you could still hold a little bit, but you would have taken about almost all, like 90% or more. So you can see here that the market has hit the final take profit just there. Okay, so this strategy is one strategy that if you master this strategy, it can give you so much profit. And as I've told you, you need to have a dedicated account for this strategy. Okay, don't trade it on your normal account. Your normal account, your standard account should be 1%, maximum 1% risk, but your high risk account is what you should trade on this strategy, and you can risk like 10% of your account, and you're targeting 5 pips maximum, within 5 to 10 pips. But if you want to be safest, the safest is 5 pips. The market must do at least 5 pips when there's a break of structure to the upside or downside at your supply zone on a lower time frame. That is to say, when there is a change of character at your demand zone or at your supply zone, the market must do 10% or 5 to 10% to your direction after a return to order block. Okay, so this is one strategy that you need to start exploring. All right, you need to start exploring this strategy, and there are several other strategies that I will help you to understand if you allow me to help you, and I can take you by the hand to help you to become a profitable trader. And how you can get hold of me is by joining my one-on-one mentorship. Okay, join my one-on-one mentorship. In that mentorship program, I teach you how to become a profitable trader. I teach you the secrets you need to know to help you to become better at trading. Even if you have spent years, no matter the number of times or years you've spent trading the market, I would help you to correct your deficiencies and show you the right way to become a truly profitable and professional trader. The secret tips you need to know, I will help you. Okay, now I have a lot of people that I'm coaching privately. You need to become one of them, and there are a lot of testimonials of people, my previous mentees, that have trained and have shown the way, and they're making profits and they're doing well in the forex market. Okay, if you want to join our free Telegram community, the link is in the description box of this video. That free Telegram community, I share free setups and analysis that can help you to grow, to trade at your own discretion, and to become profitable. Okay, and if you want me to mentor you, you need to contact me. My mentorship contact is in my free Telegram community, and the link to my free Telegram community is in the description box of this video. Now, if you found this video useful, can you please share with your friends, give this video a thumbs up, and that will encourage me to make more useful content for you. Okay, now till I come your way next time with another useful content, do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.